Alright guys, let's get started. Let's begin the thing here. Let me just set up the camera. Okay, looks like pretty good. Okay, let's begin guys. We're going to get started with Lost Technology. Now, I did kind of mention before, but this is a Japanese strategy game. It's mostly translated in English now. I believe like all of it is in English now, at least all the basic kind of dialogue and stuff you might go through. I remember when I first got this, some of the factions didn't really have a storyline because they weren't fully translated yet, or I should say they didn't have an English storyline. It's pretty good. I mean, the translation's okay. I think the story is actually quite good. Like, I quite liked it. I played through the Dragon Knight campaign before, and I made a few videos on it, and then I also continued with it later. And I enjoyed that a lot. I've also played through one of the other factions, the Kingdom of Gug, which is the Frog faction. Let's get started here. Prologue, they have all these other chronicles. I'm not sure what these are. These are fairly new. I think these are just very, like, specific scenarios, as in they focus on a very select sort of situation. But Prologue is the main game. I know it's called Prologue, but it's basically the whole main game. And here are all the factions in the game. There's quite a few of them available. Plus, you can also play as like an independent faction. If you ever play Mountain Blade Warband, you know, you can start your own faction, basically. You can do that in here, too. So if I want to play as, like, just an independent kind of warlord, I can do that as well. If I find, like, a character I want to play as. Like, I don't know which one I could play as. Like, for example, if I want to play as Scarlet, basically, which I'm not going to do right now, but I can play specifically as her alone, or whatever other character I want. And then I can have my own faction, basically. So there's lots of set up factions already, which are all quite different, have their own storyline. There's also a few hidden factions, which are not available at the start of the game, but you can maybe play them later if you unlock them while playing. But I think I'm going to play, what did people vote for? I put a few votes up here for some factions I was thinking of playing. I was thinking of either the Dwarves, which is, I don't know how to pronounce this, Apotiakara, which is basically the Dwarf faction. They're pretty interesting. They're in a tough starting position because their starting area is really terrible. They're stuck in these mountains, which are not that great, and they're right next to this Reynold Empire, which is very, very strong early game. Like, this is one of the most powerful nations in the very early game, but they tend to drop off pretty hard. So early on, all these nations that are right next to Reynold Empire usually get beat up on, especially the elves. I was playing a little bit as Alfheim, which is the elf nation, last night, and they're in a particularly rough starting position. Like, they get attacked by Reynold Empire almost immediately every single time. They also tend to get attacked by Makan, which is the Lizard Man faction, and sometimes even Kingdom of Gug, which is over here, so they tend to get swarmed. I played Dragon Knights before. They're also in a pretty terrible position because they're right between a bunch of other fairly powerful nations, but they're also very strong, so they tend to have their power scale very quickly. Alcatraz is the criminal faction, though there is also a faction called Crime, which is just demons. But Alcatraz are like the jail faction, like the place where I guess all the different nations would send their prisoners, and that prison basically revolted and became an independent faction. So that's the storyline here. I think I'm going to play Knights of Kunis, though, because that's the one people voted for. I put a few votes up here. Musket was another one people voted a lot for, but it seems like most people chose Knights of Kunitz. I've never played Knights of Kunitz before. I think they're pretty good. The rating they give them here is 2-star difficulty, which is pretty low. That's the second lowest. I think the only lower one is Crime, which is the demon faction, which is really powerful. They start with a huge territory, and their units are really, really good. So Crime is definitely the most powerful faction. Knights of Kunitz, they have a pretty low difficulty, so it's probably not too difficult. I've never played them before. Musket I've also never played. They rate them as pretty high difficulty, but I don't think they're that difficult, to be honest. But let's play Knights of Kunitz. We'll try this. There's a long story section. Do you see where Brigadine is getting a new game? I haven't seen this, but I'll check it out sometime. Okay, watch the opening. I will watch the opening because I want to know the story. The story is usually pretty long. You get these story segments that pop up every so often. Let me actually turn my light on because it's a little bit dark in this room here. Okay, and change this one So let me set up my light. There we go. That's a little bit better. So it's a bit brighter there. Okay, let's go through this. So, capital of the Kunitz faction is said to be the most secure place in the world to live and the second largest city after the imperial capital at Ortega. 10 years ago, criminals from Electris flooded the streets with weapons and drugs. Public order was in shambles. Deputy Commander Sigsewald surrounded the city with a wall to prevent outsiders from entering freely. Of course, there's still crime, but there's no doubt the wall was a development for the better, which improved society. 5 years later, former Knight Commander Ludov appointed his son Sigsewald as his successor and retired. The economy has revitalized cities, achieved remarkable growth. At the Round Table. So these guys are the intensely legalist faction, basically. Like, they're really focused on law and order. They used to be part of the Empire. The Empire used to cover the whole land, or most of it, and then it kind of broke apart. So what remains of the Reynolds Empire is basically just like this rump state that's left over. I have a report. A new mayor was appointed in Neukus a few days ago after a suspicious election. The one reporting is Deputy Commander of the Knights of Kunitz, second in command to Sigsewald. While there are many nations where men subjugate women, Kunitz is a nation of justice which advocates equality. So this is the equal rights faction here. There's still many who don't respect women, including you guys. A few approved Philine's appointment as deputy commander. The number of complaints has decreased over time due to her abilities and high level of trust Sigsewald has placed in her. Really? Really, who won? My guess was Beck would win, but it would be bad if Brad, with his connections to Alcatraz, won. All three leading candidates lost. What? Who won then? A mercenary named Lars. So this is quoting from the storyline of Musket. I have played a little bit of Musket before. Lars basically is the main character of the Musket campaign, and he wins an election in the Republic. Musket is like a republic, and then immediately declares it a dictatorship as soon as he wins. He claims to be a native of Nokias, but when I investigated, I found his real origins are unknown. Seems strengthening their military and calling themselves Musket. So quickly, what kind of person is this Lars? For now, he says not a favorable person for the Knights. In order to gain votes, he scared the townspeople by starting a rumor that Kunitz was targeting Noikis and claimed he would protect them if they gave their support. He thoroughly investigated the three other candidates and caused them to lose many votes by exposing scandals. Using such merciless tactics, the strengthening of the military mean he isn't satisfied with his position as mayor. While he's boasting he will bring an end to the war. He's a serious fool is an act of confidence born of strength. He may be a fool, but he must be on guard. So Musket is the main rival for Kunitz, I believe, in the early game, because they're the only really strong faction right nearby you, so you kind of have to deal with them pretty quickly, or else they'll overrun you. Maybe fool will must be on guard. Lars possesses a weapon called a gun, and he's forming an army with them. Gun? I don't know the details, but it's a projectile weapon stronger than a bow. There's no doubt it is lost technology. Troublesome opponent may have appeared. Next, what is the status of Electris? I suspect the organization known as Alcatraz has taken control of everything. This woman is naval commander of Kunitz and was formerly an Electris pirate. The Tulili, geez, some of these names are a little bit ridiculous. Tuileni C, she was vice captain of a powerful group of pirates, but when Alcatraz greatly expanded its control, it left her in a difficult position. She fell into the service of Kunitz as their naval commander after being paid a grand sum of money. Then there's possibility that they will finally attack here. One more thing, we've lost contact with one of their spies in Alcatraz. Spy who gave us information regarding the doctor, correct? Yes, the scientist Dina's research. Corrado forbids drugs now, so they're rare around the city. Corrado is an old man. If Eladro takes over, he will likely order their production. The person in question has deep knowledge of drugs, so it is expected that more dangerous drugs than ever seen before will be available on the market. Dangerous woman, detective must be tracked. Sure, Octa's guard is tightening. Arlette communicate to our spies not to go too deep. Understood, sir. What about the Empire's movements? So this is basically background for the whole setting, giving you a kind of foundation for the story. It is quite long. I might skip it a little bit if you guys don't want to hear the whole storyline here. There have been disturbing reports ever since Empress Agnes took the throne. It seems they have further raised taxes to buy more armaments. I don't think they're building up their military for self-defense, so we should definitely expect a big offensive. Man serving as Sigsewald's right hand is a close friend of Sigsewald from an early age and an exceptionally brave hero. Many in the world believed he would be appointed as deputy commander and expected him to object to Philine's appointment. But he swore his allegiance peacefully as if nothing was unusual. They're raising tax rate even higher. Then what about the people? There are frequent riots due to starvation, being overworked, along with high rates of suicide. Sounds like Japan here. So it's the Dominion series of Romance and Three Kingdoms with their different entry point eras. It's all the same entry point era. I mean, if you play the main campaign prologue, it basically will start all at the same time, and you can pick different factions to get their different perspective, but it's basically all the same story, ultimately, of trying to unite the land. That's basically the whole storyline for most of the factions. Musket has a slightly different campaign where they try to hunt down the demon faction of crime. They have some kind of further campaign because they're focused on discovering the lost technology, the archaeology, and stuff like that. They find a lot of these hidden ancient tech throughout the game, and eventually leads them to fighting the demon faction later. Every other faction doesn't need to fight the demons. Like, if you don't want to fight them, you don't have to, and they will never attack you otherwise. I said, situation my students are better than this. We will lay those corrupt governments and subdue the empire which causes people to suffer. Our nation is wealthy, but can we afford to fight in 4 directions at once? Okay. So we'll continue here. Even Musket won a world war with 2 fronts. Possible Muskets joined forces with the desert nation to attack us. Not impossible. People of the desert and Kunitz. It's not like they're holding love for us, so who can we trust? Okay, so make an alliance with Musket. That's what they're saying. I guess we can do it. I still think Musket is probably what we should attack. Oh, sorry, I didn't read what people said. So Brigadine is like this. I've not played Brigadine. I've heard of it. Some people recommended it previously when I played this game, but I have not tried it yet. I still have a lot of games I want to get through for my backlog that I would like to at least make a video on. So I'm still kind of like behind on stuff. Okay. Empire's powerful, but the military may be nothing more than an unruly mob. We should not let our guard down. Okay, here we go. Let's get started in the actual game here. So here's our faction. We can do a few things to start off with. We do need to start expanding, kind of think about what we're going to do. We really have a few ways we can expand. All our neighbors are fairly weak at the start of the game. We have Electrus here, which is Alcatraz faction. We have Musket, who's probably the most powerful right near us. We have this faction of the religious order in the far south, which we should also kind of consider later. And we also have the dwarves, Makan, and then the Empire over here. So the Empire's kind of apart from us at the moment. They're probably not going to deal with us yet. They're going to probably deal with the elves and the dwarves first, and maybe these dragon knights. So I don't know. We could try to ally Musket. The problem is we do kind of have to go for them eventually, I think. We probably have to go through them. I think the best thing will be maybe going east for Electrus first. So maybe going over here, taking this northern territory, and then striking back against Musket later. That might be a good idea. So we have our commanders here. Only a few commanders start off with. It's not that many. Who can they recruit? So this is how you recruit. You can check here what recruits they get. I get some mages from Arlette. Arlette is the naval commander and the pirate, so she does get some pirates, which are actually nice. Pirates get some, I believe they get like naval movement. So if they're on a water terrain, they actually move better. Sigsewald gets what? He gets knights, some soldiers, bowmen, mages, light mages, and fire mages, which is good. Having mages is nice. What does Philine get? She just gets knights only. Oh, no, I guess she gets the other ones too. What about... Okay, I looked at you already. What about you? What do you get? So, soldiers and knights. What about this guy? What does he get? Just knights. So, lots of cavalry for all these guys, basically. Let's move a few of our commanders out somewhere else. First of all, I'm going to have this guy recruit a few units. We'll get a few groups of cavalry. And some soldiers and some bowmen. Okay, that's enough for now. I'll get one more group of maybe some fire mages as well. This will be a pretty big army. We'll move this out with one of our commanders here. Maybe we'll send Sigzawald out to the east. We'll send him alone, and then we'll keep a small army one of these other places. So let's take a look at one of these places here. I guess we can't do battle yet. We could also go south towards the desert, because that would also be pretty good. But I do think going east and maybe taking out Dragon Knights and then Electros would be a good idea. Because if we can control this whole northern part of the continent, that'd be pretty good. Let's continue here. So we'll wait a turn. We don't have much to do now. We could try to do some diplomacy. Who do we have decent relations with? Reynold Empire 0. They definitely hate us. Well, I guess we can try to improve our relations with Muscat a little bit. Okay. We'll improve our relations with Muscat a little bit there. And anyone else we can afford? Let's, for the time being, maybe let's improve our relations with someone near Reynold Empire so we don't have to deal with them later. For example, maybe Apothekara would be worth it. And one more. Maybe we can do one more. Alfheim might also be good. Maybe let's improve our relations with Alfheim a little bit. I'm still worried about Muscat backstabbing me. That's the main thing. Lion could also be another one, but I don't really want to bother with them. Let's let's improve our relations a little bit with Alfheim. Okay, that's pretty good. So we'll do that for now. Just to get our relations a little bit better. I really don't want Muscat to backstab me yet, but they're probably going to deal with their own island first, and then if I could stop them from getting off their island, that would be great. But we'll see anyways. Let's just end the turn because we can't attack yet. We have to wait till next turn to actually attack anybody. So let's end the turn here. Okay, so this is becoming a problem. I see this guy moving north. So you might have to deal with this guy pretty soon as well. What I'm going to do is move some of these guys to Hellas Fortress. We'll move a few commanders there. Let's move maybe 2 commanders here. We'll move our naval commander as well. Actually, we should keep the naval commander with us because we're going to go over the ocean and fighting with Alcatraz, so we do need some naval units. I'll send these 2, a cavalry commander and then this one. They can go over there. And we'll send one group of knights with them. Send a few groups of units here. There we go. That's pretty good. We can also recruit more while we're here. And get you to recruit a few more too. Okay, that's not too bad. We can maybe send one more group of bowmen to support. Okay, that's pretty good. So that should be enough to deal with these Castus. I hope so, at least. It would be tight, I think, but we'll try to keep moving this way. So let's recruit some more units in our capital. We're going to go take one of these other provinces here. Actually, let's get some pirates. We should use pirates here. Oh, okay. I can only get... Oh, boy. Too bad. Well, I can get some fire mages at least. And we'll get a few more cavalry, maybe. Or maybe some bowmen. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's move these groups further out then. We'll move these guys east. Okay, let's go with these guys here. Let's go for the prison island, because this is the best place. Actually, maybe Turnham Sea, because this has the most connections. So let's go here first. Not too strong. Some aquatic units. We'll change this up a little bit. Let's send the pirates over here as well. Oh no, why? She's acted. What the heck? Well, I guess we'll have to do that. That'll be okay. Okay, whatever. That'll have to be enough, I think. 2,000 versus 5,000. We'll try that out. It might be hard because it's in the middle of the ocean, but I think we can manage it. Okay, so we'll march these guys over here. I'm going to see if I can get my cavalry to run in, but it's going to be hard to get them to run by themselves because... Oh, let's get you guys here. There we go. We'll keep these guys in the back a little bit. Just set them up kind of behind here. It looks like they're not moving. These squids and stuff. Let's get you guys to kind of go around here. I guess these guys are not moving that much. They're not doing very much here. Okay, we do have to be careful because they might blast us with something. Okay, let's go in. Okay, let's hit these guys with some range attacks too. We should be easy to take them out. So pretty easy. Yeah, you just fight right in the middle of the ocean, to be honest. The reason they're moving so slow is because these units are not like aquatic units. They don't really work in the sea that well. You need specific units that are more aquatic focused, like pirates. Pirates are good aquatic units. But yeah, you literally just fight in the middle of the ocean. Okay. There we go, that's good. And let's also consider... Have I moved yet? Can I attack here? Oh no, they've moved this turn, so I can't attack yet. Next turn, I might be able to attack, but at least we can defend this position. And maybe attack next turn. We'll send more units in later. Okay, that's fine. Let's end the turn here. I'm actually going to see if I can move. Can I move anyone else? Okay, I do have a few more commanders here, which is good. I can't recruit anymore, though. Just don't have enough money to recruit anything. That's fine, doesn't matter. Let's end the turn here. So Electrus is expanding in the opposite direction. Hellas Fortress has been invaded. We'll send a few reinforcements here. We don't have that much. So Castus is attacking us immediately. Oh, they're sending a lot of guys. Okay, so this army is pretty big. Let's get these guys inside the fortress immediately. I'm gonna keep these guys away from the enemy here. I want them to go around and hopefully chase them around the back. I'm gonna see if I can get behind and get their mages.
上に苦しむ民のためにも負けはせん。
先生も下げます。
味方の死を悲しむのではない。
そこだ。ああ、やるわね。
俺がおとりになる。
I might lose some of these reinforcements, but let's see here.
死に急いではなりません。
健康に比べればまだマシだ。
逃がすな。仕留めろ。
どのような状況でも憤りを感じてはならない。戦いの最中にあっても命を尊ぶのだ。
I think this should be pretty easy to defend, but we'll see how this goes. Well, I don't really have much of a choice for it, to be honest. I couldn't get those guys inside. I'm gonna have to turn the volume down. It's way too loud. Okay, keep this cavalry in. We want to get them behind these guys.
行くぞ。怖い。
大丈夫だ。
This is a pretty tough battle. They have a big advantage over me at the moment.
俺は敵もやりますな。
勝ち負けにこだわってはならない。
敵の進軍を食い止めるのだ。
Ooh, I think we might lose this, to be honest. This is pretty rough.
知らないよ、そんなの。これでも元軍団長だ。
Looks like these guys got left outside. We'll get these guys to go back in.
風向きを考えないとね。
勘違いするな。神は自己犠牲を望んではおらんぞ。
見くびってもらっては困る。
そこだ。
Ooh, pretty rough. They killed all my knights, I think. This is going to be a rough battle. I don't know if we could survive this, honestly. Like, this is just way too much. Oh boy, we do have a few units left. But I think we can't win this battle. I think this is too much here.
毒を受け入れるのだ。
モッフルも興奮してきたか。
この距離ならダガーが勝つ。
皆先に行け。後から私も行く。
Jeez, that sucks. So there goes that whole army there. Too bad, but very tough kind of position there. Yeah, I think this is game over. I think this is over here.
私は弱者だからといって手加減するほど甘くないぞ。
Oh boy, that sucks. Damn, they're strong. I didn't expect them to have that many units, to be honest. Okay, great. Apatikara at least helps me out a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to have to do something about that because that's really bad, losing the Hellas fortress here. We'll have to move a few units down to the south and recruit quite a few more. Okay, let's get you guys to recruit a few more units for each of their groups. Jeez, everybody got destroyed here. This is terrible. All right, we'll try to fill it up. That's all of the units I can fit here, basically. In Hellas. We can see if we can take Hellas Fortress, but geez, that's a huge army they have there. 9,000 strength, to be honest. I may be kind of fucked, to be honest, if I don't deal with this properly. I may have to restart. I don't really want to restart. I'm going to keep trying to move on if I can. We do have another big army, not that big, but a fairly decent army right here. We'll see if we can deal with these guys, at least, with this squad here. How many is this? 2,000? I think we can deal with that. Let's try this.
賊軍を蹴散らすぞ。
Ooh, this is tough. Another castle fortress. Okay, let's go in here first. And just try to bait the pirates out. That'll be the best idea, to be honest. Okay, get the knights in here. We'll get them to go around and hopefully go up. Now, I don't really want the knights to be fighting in the castle itself. We'll hopefully get these guys out in the open and go fight them with the knights. Here, this will be a good spot to get them. Get everybody else to come in here as well and start shooting them.
前進だ。
Okay, let's line up right behind here. By the time the knights, sorry, by the time everyone else gets to this battle, I think the battle's going to be about done.
大義のためだ。
Now, I wonder why there's no music. There used to be music in this game. I'm not sure what happened to it. I might see if I have to reset the music or something. I might have shut it off at some point. Okay, let's get you guys to keep chasing them. It seems like this faction's already dead. Yeah, these pirates are basically dead already. Okay, there we go. Pretty easy. Ugh, I'm pretty bummed out by this battle here. Now, what can I do? Okay, here's settings window. Let me turn on music. There we go. So there is music. I was wondering why I didn't hear any music going on. Okay, let's save here. Okay, let's see here. Now, losing Hellas Fortress really bums me out. That really sucks, to be honest. I'm so bummed out by that, to be honest. Not too much I can really do, honestly. I think I really have to focus on Kunitz then, because that seems like a big, big problem for me. Let's try to improve our relations with Musket a little bit. Because I think I need some help against these guys. Maybe we should also try to work with Lion as well, because they're coming from the south. I guess I don't need to do anything with them now, because I might like to attack them later, but Castus being a big problem is not great. Okay, this is all full. Where else do we have units? Here, let's refill some of these squads. Okay, refill those cavalry squads, and who else is here? Okay, that's fine. I'm just checking to make sure my commanders are not lost somewhere. So this is okay. This is not a huge group, but it's enough. 2 groups of cavalry, 5 units there. They've already moved, so we'll have to wait till next turn to move again. We'll move these guys to either Turnham Sea or Snow Plains. There's a few armies here. I am worried about the Empire moving here as well, because we are pretty weak right now. But let's end the turn. Maybe we can do a little bit of diplomacy in the meantime. Let's do a little bit more Diplo with Apotikara. Okay, we could probably make them our ally next turn. That'll be nice to have it. As long as they don't die, that'll be nice to counter Reynald Empire. Because Reynald Empire is growing pretty big. Let's end the turn then. That's great, sure. Dragon Knights are definitely preferable to Electris or Alcatraz. Okay, so they're attacking Castus, which is great. So I might be able to... okay, Apotikara needs alliance. Allied with Apotikara, that's great. That's what I wanted anyways. Geez, Apotikara's really struggling. They're a pretty difficult faction as well. Okay, so we need to go for Hellas Fortress. This is a huge, huge problem for us. 11,000 strength and 5,000 strength. Oh boy, that's rough. That's really rough, buddy. How can we do that? I don't know. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be real rough to deal with these guys. Let's first start with maybe recruiting a few more units here. Let's get another group of knights. Because the knights are pretty useful here. These guys, though, this is a big problem if we can recruit, because we can't recruit any more units here. We've already got the max level of squads in this location, so we can't do anything with them. We could attack Hellas Fortress, but they've got a huge army here, which is really bad for us, and they can reinforce with whatever's in this place as well. So this is also pretty bad. I don't know. We'll see. I might be able to move back to Hellas. Do we have any units in Hellas? I think I do. Let me see. Yeah, okay, I'd have to move either to Fortress City or move this army back somewhere. Okay. In the meantime, I think I'm going to expand into... I'm going to move this army back, because I need to deal with this situation first. This is way more of an issue than anything else. Maybe we can attack with these guys. Can we attack with these guys here? Oh, okay. I can't send those guys, unfortunately. You know what? Let's send some of these guys back. We're going to send some of these guys back here. We'll move them to another location. Because I do need to reinforce against Castus a little bit. Here we go. Sorry, a lot of windows to open up to move stuff back. We'll move you back. And you. At least have some kind of reinforcement here. We'll maybe move one of our commanders back to Cecropia as well. Like, so let's move, where's Sigsawald himself? Because he can recruit the most. So he can go back to the main location and start recruiting some more. Okay, that'll have to be enough. We'll see if we can cope with this somehow. Let's end the turn. Okay, Electrus is expanding a lot. That's a bad thing. And Hellas is getting invaded now. Oh, boy. This is going to be rough. I might just lose this game, to be honest. We can try to reinforce, but this is going to be rough. Castus is, like, bodying me right now. They got such a huge army.
進撃開始。
罪深き者たちに罰を与えねば。
戦線を上げるぞ。援護しろ。
あらあら、私に赤を向けるなんて。
俺には勝
Okay,
利
let's
の
get
女
you
神
guys to come around the mountain here and attack.
宣言前進ってあげるって
進みます。進撃の合図を。
我が隊の送るは足ではなく武器だ
Keep these guys moving back a little bit.
私の負けだ。
我が空日騎士団は人民を救済する
I think I'm going to lose this one too. I'm just way too outnumbered. Let's get these knights to harass these mages at least. Okay, yeah, I already lost the whole army.
これでも元軍団
Jeez, I think this is game over already. I'm getting fucking bodied.
知らないよ、そんなの。つまらないわね。
Yeah, this is like game over already. Castus just fucking bodied me immediately.
毒を受け入れる。
Okay, killed these mages, which is nice at least, but I'm so outnumbered right now, like to an insane degree.
それで終わりなの？もっと楽しませなさいよ。
このまま暴れ回るぞ私が死んでも
Oh, okay.
私の意志
That sucks. I think I just lose the game. I'm gonna reset because this is too much. This is too much here. I'm getting fucking bodied immediately. That was a big mistake going even east at all. I think we have to deal with Castus first. I'm just gonna restart because this is like, I'm already fucking losing. No, let's not watch the opening. I already watched it already. Okay, so we have to go for Castus right away, I guess, because going east at all was a big mistake, and they just bodied me. They have way too many units, to be honest. Like, huge advantage over me. Holy shit. I couldn't believe how strong they were, honestly. That's way too much. Let's move these guys to Hellas Fortress. Get you to recruit a little bit, too. Okay, get a decent little army going right here. And get a few more groups of knights will be helpful. Okay, we'll get those guys there. We need to really reinforce Hellas Fortress. I think it's just worth to restart because I'm already getting bodied by this. Okay, let's get you to recruit a few too. Get some mages in here, at least. And I'll save a little bit of my money to get some amity with musket. And do I have enough for Apothecary? Let's try. Not enough money. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that'll have to be good enough. That'll have to be good enough. Let's end the turn. Yeah, so they're going north again. We got to deal with them right away because they have way too many units. Like, I cannot fight them trying to expand anywhere else. Okay, we'll see if we can get more units recruited. We really have to focus a lot on recruitment. Let's get another group of fire mages, as well as some more knights. Okay, that's all I can afford, basically. Let's move these guys further south so they can support Hellas. Squads move, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to leave Sigsawald in the main base, though. Okay, there. Because he has the best recruitment. I'm also going to leave the pirate captain over here, too, because she can get some other things later, and I might need her to support against Electrus as well. Okay, there are 7 units. That's not great, but not terrible. 7,000, 11,000 here. Oof. Let's see if I can attack anything. Maybe I should attack Elysium Desert. Yeah, these guys can attack. So let's, you know what? Let's attack the desert here first, so we can actually expand a little bit this turn. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, let's actually go for this island. This is more strategic, and it's a little bit easier, I think. So we'll go for this. Let's send the forces in Hellas. We'll send them there. Oh, can't send them. But I can send these guys. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now, where are these pirates? We got to get them out in the open here. Let's also get these cavalry to go around. Okay, let's get you guys to come around too. These guys can go in the water. I was hoping these guys can go on the bridge or something, but I guess not. Don't reinforce by moving neighbor troops, to reinforce by buying troops directly at destination. That way neighbor units will still be able to defend. Yeah, I think I need to change the way I do it a little bit. At least move some commanders over so they can recruit instead. Okay, cavalry's in the fort now. I don't see any enemies. Where the hell are they? Okay, here they are. Try to bait them out a little bit. Get them out of this area first. Just rush down the pirates. Now, pirates getting in the ocean is pretty bad because pirates are pretty strong in the ocean. Here we go. So we can catch them out in the open here. Should be able to kill these guys. Very slow trying to move in the water though. Very, very slow. Okay, looks like these guys will be cleaned up pretty quickly. I think for Lost Technology, I think someone actually recommended it to me. Like someone commented about it and then I picked it up and it was pretty fun. You know, it was a pretty interesting game. It is very similar to like Total War. Okay, non-aggression treaty, that's fine. We're going to utterly crush them eventually. Uh-oh. Included cutoff to avoid future problems. I'll apply cutoff date. End automatically in 5 turns. Okay, so that's good, that's good. We have a non-aggression treaty with Musket now, which is great. Okay, let's send these guys further south. We'll send someone here who can recruit some stuff that's actually useful for me. What can you recruit? Let's send you over here too, and you. We'll send some groups of mages over here as well to Hellas Fortress. And we'll recruit some more in, oh, I'm out of money. Geez, negative 160. Oof, that's pretty bad. Well, we'll have to end the turn there. That's a little bit of expansion. We got Argyle Island. We have a decent number of units all around here. Hopefully it's enough to deal with Castas. I really don't know if it is, though. We'll see. Let's end the turn anyways. Ooh, Musket and Castas attacking each other. Or improving relations. Who's invading me now? Oh, they're invading. Jeez. Damn, bro. That sucks. Okay, let's see. We'll move all these guys, I guess, to reinforce. Oh, I'm gonna lose that. Jeez, this sucks.
出遅れるなよ。
すべては神の御心のままに。
進むぞ。出遅れるな。
とっても刺激的よ。
Okay, let's get out of here. We're gonna leave these guys in the fort.
知らないよそんなの。
進撃の合図を。
では参るとするか。
進軍するぞ。行くぞ。
あの人も戦って。
And these guys can pull away.
我が隊の動きについてこれるの。
We'll kind of bait them back into the fortress if possible.
僕の息は臭いだけじゃないんだよ。
They're gonna be really slow in the water. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to stay in the fort as much as possible this time.
上に苦しむ民のために負けはせん。
私たちは少しでも多く命を。
Let's move these knights and these guys in the fort too. We'll move them in here.
我が隊の目標は足ではなく武器だ。
There we go. Move them in there, and I'll keep the cavalry outside because the cavalry will be useful to rush later.
敵の進軍を食い止めるのだ。
俺には勝利の女神がいる。これくらいの傷で交代できるか。そこだ。
戦いの最中にあっても命を尊ぶの。
ああ、 やるね撤退します。
ここから先へは
Geez, these camels are really strong. Holy shit. They kill my knights very quickly.
通路を開くのです。
手柄を立てあの方に認
Like
め
these
てもらうんだ
camel riders are way stronger than my knights. Oh my god, they're all dead.
ひるんだ
Holy
ところに
shit.
突撃するぞ俺を信じろ勇気を持って戦え
君たちはもう済んでいるよ。
怖い。矢を放ってください。敵を近づ
Ah,
けてはなり
boy,
ま
I'm
せん。
gonna lose again with these guys. Come
そうじゃない
on.
乱世だからこそ騎士に恥じぬ戦いを
善悪は考えるだけ無駄だ。
死に急いではなりません。
本当に比べればまだマシだ
Okay, get these guys in the fortress at least. The knights kind of stalled them for a little bit.
逃げろ
自分が総崩れになるぞ。
戦線を上げるぞ援護しろ
とっても刺激的ね。
これでも元軍団長。
Get these guys to bunch up a little bit tighter. And hopefully defend this.
そうなの。
We might be able to do this if we can just defend these positions.
今度こそ
負傷した人は速やかに下がってください。
勝ち負けにこだわってはならぬ。
あ
このまま敵軍を押し返し、総大将の首も取る。
きっと救援が来てくれる。
神の前では皆平等。
Okay, try to stay in this fortress area. That's probably the best location for us to defend. But I don't know if this is going to work out. We'll have to see.
私たちは少しでも多く命を救うのです。
我が輩の多くは足ではなく武器だ。
私のために死んでくれる男の人って素敵。
Oh boy, this is rough. This is really rough.
中を抜けるなんて心を強く持つのです。
我が隊の動きについてこれるの。
Oh boy. Okay. We'll see if we can do this, but I think we're going to lose, to be honest. I don't think we can fight this. This is way too much. Oh my god.
皆先に行け。後から私も行く。ドレスを買ってあげるって約束しまった。
ゆっくり確実に進みます。
Oh boy, I don't know if we can even fight this, to be honest.
それで終わりなの？もっと楽しませなさいよ。
毒を受け入れる。
殺す必要などありません。
Yeah, I think this is over. Holy shit. I think this is done.
ねえ、私と水
Try to fall back to a better position here. That's all we can really do. Maybe we can wait this out, but I really, really doubt it. Like, really just trying to hold this last little position, but I think this is done. I think this is over. Like, this is way too many units. Oh my god, holy shit. Yeah, I think this is game over. Oh my god. Ah, boy. Okay, there we go. That's end for this battle, I think.
分け隔てなく治療します。
清い心で神のもとへと行くの。
今夜は感謝なんだよ。
Okay, I think that's end. Yeah, they won. Oh my god, holy shit. Jeez, Castus is so strong. Holy shit, I can't even fight them. Well, there goes all my squads, I guess. Let's recruit more. I'm not sure what I should do to fight them a little bit better. And there's all my money to recruit as well, but whatever. What can I do for that? So that's 6,000 here, 7, 8, 9. Boy, oh boy. That's rough. That's really rough. I can move these guys somewhere else, but I'm worried about Reynald Empire coming to get me now. Oh boy, okay. I think, I don't know, maybe I do have to restart again. One way to be much stronger is to make a super squad made of nothing but heroes with Sigsuwald as the leader. The way the game works, get a huge stat boost to all the heroes. Maybe. Maybe you're right, because I'm getting bodied every single time now playing as this. I found Dragon Knights to be way easier. I guess because the Dragon Knights themselves were very strong. But holy shit, I'm getting bodied. Let's say, New Time New Year, not able to afford being a member, but here's a little bit appreciation. Yeah, thanks for your support. I think I may have to reset again, though. Because I'm getting killed. I'm going to go easy mode. Because I'm losing so badly every time. Oh my god, this is hard. And this is supposed to be easy faction. Damn, these guys are just too strong. Okay, I guess I'll have to, yeah, let's do this one. Continue here. Confirm, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, I don't know. I guess we have to crush Castus very quickly because I'm just losing very terribly every time to them. Like, we really have to just go for them right away, I think. Let's move Sigsawal to Hellas right away because he can recruit a lot of stuff. He can recruit like a whole army by himself, basically. We can try to do what you mentioned and specifically move some of these leaders out. Let's move at least this girl out of here. Okay, there. We'll get both of them in there, and they can recruit a big army in this location. I found fire mages to be pretty effective against them. I can't get any light mages, but we can get some bowmen. Okay, I think that's enough. 3 groups of cavalry, 2 groups of light fire mages, a group of bowmen. You know, maybe I'll get a few. Actually, I'll leave it as it is right now. Let's get, what else can we get? Let's get maybe one more group of enlistees. I don't know. These guys are good for holding the line and defending, which is not bad. I really need some defense here. Let's also spend some money to get some amity with somebody. Like, Musket would be pretty good. I think Musket is scripted to attack us. I don't know if we should bother even getting anything with them. Maybe let's just go with a Patikara. And I'll spend the last little bit of money for some of these guys to recruit more. And there goes all my money. Okay, all gone. Let's wait then, try the next turn, and see if we can deal with whatever comes next. Okay, so Castus didn't expand this turn, which I'm surprised, but they still have a gigantic army. We need to stop them from expanding. That's a big problem, because once they expand, they can just have way more troops in whatever location. So let's see here. 10 out of 10 squads, that's fine. Let's get more squads here, specifically. Fill up this group a little bit more. Get at least 10, groups of 10 here. Get a few more bowmen. Okay, that's all I can afford. And what about here? This guy's actually lacking. I should really recruit more here, but maybe not yet. I would like to invade the Tyrian Sea. Maybe we can do that with these guys. I want to get it before anyone else does. So maybe we'll invade with these guys first. Pretty small group, but I think it's enough to deal with these like squids and stuff here. Okay, let's wait a second. I'll send the pirates around. Cavalry can go around too.
てめえら手遅れんじゃねえぞ。前進だ。
And you guys can all go into the middle. And the pirates will send them around. The pirates can move very fast on water, so they're a lot more maneuverable. I'm going to send them around the back. This should be pretty easy to clean up, honestly. Okay, there we go. That was pretty easy. Great, that's nice. Now, I'll leave one commander in the sea there just to defend. What can you recruit? What can this pirate girl recruit? I think she can recruit... She can't really recruit anything that can be independent. So we need to leave someone here who can recruit more than just, like, a couple things. Maybe leave two of these guys here. We'll leave you and you. Yeah. Leave the cavalry commander. We'll bring the cavalry commander back to the capital here. And we'll leave you here. We'll move you over here, and we can recruit more in another location. We'll leave the pirate commander here for now, just to defend this area. Okay, that's going to have to be okay. Let's also expand into the desert. We really have to get one of these desert locations going. Okay, get 10 there. And we could reinforce with these groups from Hellas as well, which we might do. Okay, we've already got maximum. That's fine. Let's go for that. Okay, this should be a pretty easy battle. Because there's not really anything here, just a few random units. But we really have to deal with Castus first. Feline has an ability that makes her leader stronger, and Arlene has a technique which basically super you can use at will. Let me look for Arlene again. Arlene is the pirate, right? I'm going to keep her on the east coast to defend. But I've never played this faction before, so I'm a little bit unknowledgeable about what to do, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's pretty good. I think we're already doing a little bit better now. We still have a few units in Hellas Fortress, which is fine. They can't move. They've been just new recruited. Where's Arlene? I think this is Arlene, right? So what's her power? Let me see. I don't know if she has it yet. I'm not really sure, but we'll keep her anyways. She's, well, definitely all the leaders are usually very powerful, but we'll end the turn here. I think that's the best we can do. We may get attacked by this faction very soon, so we need to deal with them. First of all, let's end the turn anyways. Actually, wait, I'm going to save, so I don't have to keep resetting the game. I can just save and save scum. Because I don't want to have to keep resetting all the time. Okay, yeah, so getting invaded. Confirm. Who can I deploy from? We can deploy from Hellas Fortress. Oh, no, they can't go. Oh, my God. That sucks. Okay, so we're going to get bodied here, I think. I think we're going to get bodied in the Elysium Desert. 7,000 versus, like, what, 15,000? 17,000? That's crazy. Okay, we can't defend this then. I think we're going to have to run from this. We can't fight this. Like, this is rough. How many is this? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna run. I think I'm gonna run with these guys.
どうした？そんなんじゃ物足りんぞ。
傷ついたものは分け隔てなく治療します。
Okay, at least we retreated with these guys.
もっと楽しましなさいよ。
But holy shit, that's too strong. Holy crap. Geez, the Putty Kara keeps losing. I don't know what's wrong with them. But I keep losing too. Like, trying to attack with these armies is way too much. Okay, this is 10-0-10, full. At least we retreated with all these forces. Let's try to fill up these other locations anyways. Let's get one more group of cavalry here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to send Sixawald. We have enough mages, 2-3 groups of mages. Can anyone else recruit mages? I think the only one who can is the pirate. We'll get a few more groups of cavalry here anyways. There we go. That's pretty good. Just try to fill up some of our recruitments. And I think that's all our money anyways. Let's move, I'm gonna move this pirate girl back somewhere else. Let's move her maybe to Hellas to reinforce. And we'll move someone else out to the sea there. Like maybe, who else? Let's move this bow woman. She can defend that sea zone a little bit. And we have a little bit of money. We could try to get some amity with somebody. Let's keep going with maybe Dragon Knight. Dragon Knights are actually getting pretty strong. Let's see if we can get some diplomacy with them. We do have decent relations with the Pudikara. There we go. Strengthen relations, Dragon Knights. So that'll be pretty good. If we can get an alliance with Dragon Knights and a Pudikara, that should help us counter Reynald Empire. But we need to deal with Castus first, because this is a big problem. I think we're just going to have to defend again this turn. I don't know if we can fight this. 11,000, 6,000. We have 9 and 8 here. But we can't move all these guys because a lot of them have already acted this turn. I don't know. Maybe we could do it. Let me maybe save Scum a little bit. I'm going to try to attack the desert again and see if we can take this location. Okay, that should be more than enough. We'll deploy that, take the desert back, and hopefully kill a lot of their units, but I don't know. We'll see if it's possible. Okay, let's kind of line these guys up a little bit. Get some cavalry to come in as well. Everyone else can line up, that's fine. Try to go for the middle here. I want to get this cavalry to see if we can go from both sides, if possible. Let's get cavalry on each side here and try to pincer them a little bit.
では参るとするか。
全軍前進。俺には勝利の女神がついている。始まったか。
早く来ないかな。
出遅れるなよ。
我が空に付きしだわ。
臣民を救済する。行くぞ。
Okay, there we go. Now let me take a look at the techs we have available. Let's see. Light magic, heal. We can do healing to some of these guys. Who else are our heroes here? Okay, we'll do that. And we can do some longbow. Let's just do bow attack, and then we can do spear 2. That'll be good. Okay, we'll try this out. Hopefully we can deal with this. I don't know. Get these cavalry in the back to harass their mages, because their cavalry is destroying ours. This camel cavalry is way too strong.
私たちには神がついています。ここだ。ああ、やるね。私たちは少しでも多く命を救うのです。
神の前では皆平等。
Okay, let's get you cavalry to do something, please.
神のためにもまだまだ手柄を立てなくてはいけないんでな。
いいか、戦場では少しの焦りが命取りになるんだ。試験が足りなかったな。
私のために死んでくれる男の人って素敵。
Ooh, I think I'm gonna lose again. Oh boy. This camel cavalry is too much. It's too strong. Holy shit.
後で合流しよう。
Okay, let's get the cavalry to deal with these guys, these mages.
みんな先に行け。後から私も行く。
略奪を行った者は厳罰に処す。
この体は神のもの。
Okay, we might be able to win.
幸せだ。
I think we can win this one. Okay, so we're able to win, but that was pretty brutal. Oh boy. That was a rough battle.
敵の撤退を見届けてから速やかに負傷兵は救助しろ。
So they ran
敵
away.
味方
That's
を問わ
good.
ずだ。
Okay, that might be the bonus we need to knock out this faction, because that was pretty rough. That was a really rough battle. We don't have any money to even rebuild these armies here. Oh boy, they're all done. Oof. If I get attacked next turn, I'm gonna be in so much trouble, to be honest. Let's move maybe one of these guys to another location. Is there anyone who can even attack me next turn? I don't think there is. Only Reynolds Empire probably could. So I'm gonna leave these guys here because they might attack Turnham C. Though these guys might attack here. And these guys can't really go anywhere. So let's actually move some of these guys, if we can, move them over. Okay, move some of these guys, kind of roll them in there. Okay, that's fine. That'll have to be good enough to deal with this. Let's end the turn then. I'm gonna save again. I need to start save scumming more, because otherwise I'm gonna have to reset the game like every 2 minutes. Alright, let's see here. Alfheim seeks amity. Of course, I like amity, that's great. Alfheim only helps me against Reynolds Empire eventually. We have to knock out Castus first. Like, this is such a big problem for us. Okay, alliance with the Padikara, which is great. And they lost against the Hills again. Okay, let's see. 9,000, 8,000. Let's see here. What can we do? Let's recruit more first. Can't get that many here, but at least we can fill up our squads a little bit more. Okay, fill up these squads at least. Get that kind of group pretty strong. We'll also refill these guys as well. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to release that. And what about you? What can you recruit? Some fire mages. We can send a few groups of fire mages south. That'll be pretty nice. Okay, get a lot of fire mages. I quite like the fire mages, to be honest. Let's move these guys to Hellas. And what about in here? We can recruit more here as well while we have money. We don't have too much money left. I'm actually going to spend a little bit to improve my relations with Dragon Knights. Okay, that way we can maybe get an alliance with them. That should help us against Electrus. And Apothicari, I don't know what they're doing. They're in a really rough position. Now, could I attack this? I don't know. Maybe we can attack this one. Let's see. Maybe we can attack this desert. Ooh, only a few units can even go. Oh boy, so barely any of them can even move. So we might not be able to even expand much this turn. We could attack this. Prison Island. Let's go for this. We'll attack Prison Island. That'll be pretty good. Just to get a little bit more support here. At least expand a little bit.
前進だ。進軍するぞ。
Okay, let's kind of line up here. We'll get in here and fight these pirates. These pirates are going to be pretty weak. There's only a small group of them, so it should be pretty easy for us to get them. We'll send these knights in to kind of harass them. I think they'll be able to kill these guys very quickly.
よし、任務は達成できたな。
Now, the terrain has a big effect on combat. You can see these guys slow down a lot when they get to hilly terrain like this. So they really get, like, crushed by that. Okay, let's go in here. We'll try to get these guys. Okay, try to get these guys in. I think we should be able to deal with them with just the cavalry. Though fighting with cavalry upstairs is not really a great idea.
おい、略奪してはダメだと言っただろ。
Just try to clean these guys up. I think we can clean these guys up pretty well. We'll get these guys out of here. I think just one guy left. There we go. That's nice. Attack on Herrera event. Okay, let's see here. 95% of the population call it home are human. Only natural, non-human walk in the city would draw attention. Street filled with sounds of people talking. So this is Fortress City, Seropia. It's a nice city. Elf walking through the streets while blatantly dressed as a prostitute is an executive officer of Alcatraz who manages their prostitution ring. It's only a matter of time for the city residents took note of her and to murmur with suspicion. Night. There's a suspicious woman. Certainly look. To be so shamelessly dressed like that in the middle of the day. The knight who called upon the townspeople is Clarence. He became a knight because he aspires to be like Sigzawal, the leader of the knights who govern the land. Because he's a novice knight who's patrolling town to maintain security. Alright, here you. Prostitution is legal in the city. A knight appeared. Petra was enjoying Clarence's embarrassed blushing too much trying to escape. You're an elf, aren't you, and a prostitute from Alcatraz. I was born to the beautiful elf clan as one of the finest women among them, whose livelihood is prostitution. She's very open with her job here. Prostitution is legal. What are you gonna do? Please accompany me to our office. This is loading up to being like a porno plotline, taking the open prostitute to his private office to hang out somewhere. First, you'll take me somewhere private, then I'll get to show you something I've got. Are you only going to handcuff me? Handcuffs are enough. You don't even have a weapon. Are you sure you don't want to do more? You could tie me up with a rope, all right? No, not all right. Now walk. Are you going to save the pleasure for later? Or are you confident in your handcuff play? In any case, okay, let's see. Why in the world did you come to this city? Are you trying to work abroad or are you doing reconnaissance? Aren't you going to give me a little inspection first? You think I'll succumb to that kind of passive verbal abuse? Isn't there a way to make it more sensual? Why are you so silent? Well, you're not good at verbal abuse. Then you want to ask for your body instead. No matter what you do, I have no intention of answering. If you think I'm lying, then why don't you try something? Knight forbids acts of torture. Discrimination against women is a felony. What, as a lustful, virile man say? part of the upper management Alcatraz. Wouldn't it be easy to get information out of me? Okay, I'm gonna buy a drink. Do you want anything? Okay, let's go through in the hallway. Deputy Commander Feline stood as Clarence left the interrogation room. Commander, ma'am, I heard someone unusual was found. The woman in there is an elf prostitute you brought in off the streets, correct? Say anything? Nothing yet. She seems to be part of Alcatraz leadership. She's forced to sell herself by an organization. Then I'd like to investigate her background within the city further. Rangers come to the city and say she's one of the leaders of a criminal organization. I want to see the kind of person she is herself. Okay, let's see. Even though I can perceive what the man is thinking, or rather pushes buttons, I wonder if I hurt his pride as a man. I've been acting rather childish. I heard that you're leader of the Alcatraz organization. I'm really Petra, the one who runs the prostitution ring of Alcatraz. What are you doing in the city? Think I'd agree to tell my personal business after saying that. Okay, being underestimated, just being released has no merit for me. For a human, 15 years is a long time, but it's just a single moment for an elf. You should give me the information I want instead. Okay, whisper, whisper. Is that true? I'm not a believer of God, but I'll swear to God in this case, knowing what will happen next. Ever since I started managing the prostitution ring, its profits have dropped sharply. It's far from achieving the boss's quota. If I fail to meet deadline, I'll be harshly reprimanded. So in order to increase sales, I'm trying to target a more exotic clientele. I want to make this cute little subordinate dress and act like knights for the customers. Okay, so I guess pretend to be knights and then have the night prostitutes have sex with people. Okay. I want to know various questions while hiding my intent. So naughty. I never thought a knight like you would use such underhanded methods. How about I release you with my authority? We have a ship which can drop you off close to Samaria. Send the woman to the border. What? She going to take me outside the city? In what way? Then have it kill me. I'll take you then. Okay. Are you ready to go back to Alcatraz? Will you stop Petra? So I can choose now either to keep her or let her go. So I'm not really sure about this. I think I'm going to keep her. Like, why not? I don't really know what the best option is. So we can keep her here. So we can recruit this prostitute. That'll be good. Okay, that's fine. I told you I'm not going to answer that. Petra, a leader of Alcatraz who ran the prostitution ring. You want asylum in our country. It's me, Petra, courtesan of Alcatraz. I'm the one in charge of prostitution. A knight named Philomene said I can live in this country as long as I comply with its laws. Well, just as a child can't choose their parents, you can't choose the land they're born either. Prostitution is illegal in my territory. Do you know why? It's an act of selling your body. For example, even if magic cannot restore or regenerate a missing body part, event spells can transplant a part from another person's body. And if the business selling blood or organs is established, people will turn into livestock. What does that have to do with prostitution? In other words, it becomes legal to sell the body, then it'll promote human trafficking against a person's will. People will be treated the same as livestock, and the human rights, which are the basis of my justice, will collapse. If this comes to pass, so this guy's just a huge liberal. Like, look at this guy talking about human rights and stuff. Anti-child trafficking. This guy, desert people, keeps getting bodied by them. All right, let's continue. Healthy society, everyone equal. We made a living from prostitution. I'm not ashamed of it. Recently, venereal disease spread among my little subordinates. Because we have strong magic power, we can cure them. However, there's disease that cannot be cured by any means, and the more and more people are fighting against the illness. They got STDs, magical STDs, and that's why she needs to leave. I banned interaction with men as much as I could, but then profit dropped sharply. Worked on commission, so it could not be helped. Venereal disease are very rare. What kind of infinite technique the knights know to keep disease rates so low? It's just because the knights are all incels. They don't have sex. That's why they don't get diseases. I can protect my subordinates. The technique is just like Volcel. Being a Volcel. Okay. Or wearing a condom, I guess. I don't know. Pulling out. Deputy Commander was supposed to trade information with me, but she pulled as much information out. So they do pull out, see? She pulled out. That's why they didn't get the STDs. Good to save your friends from illness, so I provide what information I can. Just remember, prostitution is prohibited. Okay, that's great. She joined us, which is nice. Now, where is she? Let's send Sigsevald back to the north up here. I'll leave Feline down here though. She can recruit more cavalry for the meantime. Actually, we're out of troops, which is too bad. Okay, let's take a look here. We'll send a few more groups back elsewhere. I just want Sigsewald to recruit more next turn if possible. Here, we'll send a few more troops down here just to defend. Okay, I think that's fine. I think we have enough for all of this. That should be okay. Let's end the turn. We'll see if we can cope with this. We may get attacked pretty soon, but I think we have just barely enough to deal with whatever might come. It's just pretty difficult with this pretty small army. The only thing we could do is we can maybe send another commander down here instead, which is maybe what I'll do. Let's kind of rearrange these squads a little bit. It's a lot of like menu movement. So let's move you here first. There. We'll get this group. That should be more than enough to defend that desert area. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll get one more group. We'll send this cavalry over here, and we'll send you down here as well. And these guys can go back. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. That should give a decent little power boost to this location. Now, what is it now? 9,000 versus 9,000. So a little bit closer now with two big commanders there. So we'll end the turn here, and hopefully that will be good. I'm going to save again. I need to save like every turn, I think. Let's end the turn here. Alfheim seeks amity. Great. I like that. Ooh, Makan is spreading. That's pretty dangerous. Okay, non-aggression treaty. We'll have to deal with Castus first, and then in 5 turns we'll build up and hopefully take on these guys here. Take on Musket. Jeez, Apothecary just fails every movement. I can't believe it. Okay, our turn again. 10,000. How many do they have here? 12,000. 9,000. I think we might have enough to be able to attack Electricity. That might be barely enough. Let's try this out. Let's try this to see if we can manage this. Yeah, let's try this out. I think this will be okay. Let's try to go for that. Okay, we'll see if we can take these guys out. Let's just try to break the walls first. Here, let's square up. Okay, there we go. We'll use fire magic. What else should we do?
神はお許しください
Okay, I want to use the fire summon specifically.
手をくれんじゃねえぞでは参るとするか
始まった俺には勝利の女神がついている
前進します
Okay, try to line up at this door.
この戦いに疑問を感じる者
Okay, so what is the pirate woman's power? I think it's Moontide Blade, right? Let's try to get these guys with Moontide Blade here.
矢を追いかけろひるんだところに突撃するぞ
I think we might be able to do this. I think this is pretty good.
私はまだ戦える
勝ち負けにこだわってはならぬ
野郎ども暴れた
君もなかなかやるものだ
なんなら私とニコとして
If we can knock out Castus, I'll be very happy if that can happen.
自分を殺す相手を許してやる
過酷な土地で生きてきた我らの意地を見せ
Okay,
ろ
let's get in here
心
too
を
if we
平
can.
常に保て
この
ここは引くぞ
神のもの
死を恐れてはならん
命を粗末にするしている
Yeah, I think they're done. I think these guys are cooked now.
聞かないのか
戦場に立つ以上覚悟はでき
ボルボルグレート
敵を憎んではならん
私が手玉に取られるなんて死ぬことは怖くありません
Okay, yeah, I think these guys are done. I think we can finish these guys off.
かわいい部下たち
これ以上の犠牲は必要ない
なさい
おりゃ
あなた方に勝ち目はない
捕まれば
It's just their commanders left,
お
basically.
りゃ死に巻くしかないね
怖いそんな
ボルボル
こ
グレ
れ以上の犠牲
ート
は必要ない
こりゃ煙に巻くしかないね
Okay, who's left here? They're really bodying this whole army.
決着をつけます
信じる必ず道は開けると信じる
クリステル
これ以上の犠牲は必要ない
僕の息を突破するなんてやるね
沈め二度と浮かんでくるな聞け退路は残してやる貴様らを一人でも多く道連れにしてやる
Oh my god, how is this battle going? I might lose this battle. Holy
我が
shit.
戦線を突破できるとでも思ったのかは何のために戦う
Okay,
の
they
です
gotta be able to win here. I don't know.
私のもとへ来い
やるじゃないな分取れ
これ以
るわけじゃ
上の
ないんだよ
犠牲は必要ない
手ぬ戦い
Okay, 800 versus 8,000. If we could just finish off whoever's left here.
帰
I
ろ
have
う
no idea who's actually
家
left.
族が帰りを待っているこの状況でなぜ戦う皆先に行け後から私も行く
神のもとへ
Okay, finally won. That was a brutal battle, but at least we knocked these guys out. Castus is destroyed. Great. That's excellent. Okay. That's very nice. Now we can recruit a lot more here, hopefully. Let's get some more. Can we even recruit anything here? Get some knights. Ooh, that's expensive though. 3,000 per knight is a lot. We got some upgraded mages though, which is not too bad. No, I don't want to release you. I want to recruit. Actually, you know what? Let's get you guys to go here. I'll rebuild her little group of pirates. Okay, that's pretty good. Who else can we recruit from? Let's get you to recruit some more. Refill these kind of armies as much as possible. Okay, we're out of money. That's all our money gone. Really need to get more income to be able to reinforce these locations here. Okay, what do they have over here? 3,000, 7,000. I have 6,000 and 2,000 plus 3,000 here. So maybe I can attack Snow Plains Electress. I don't know. Might be possible. I don't know if I should bother with that. I also worry about Lion now. Lion's getting a little bit big, and I have nothing defending any of these territories right now. Let's actually move some of these guys out of here. Okay, get a few of these guys here. Okay, who else can we send out? We don't have that many units around, to be honest. At least try to defend this area in case Lion decides to attack us. But let's end the turn. We'll save and we'll end the turn. I don't think I'm going to bother attacking anyone else yet. I would like to attack Alcatraz, if possible. Maybe we could. Let's see if we can get enough units in. Is that enough to deal with it? I have no idea. 7,000, 8, 9, 10, maybe. Let's try that.
行くぜ。
仕事とはいえ戦場なんて気乗りしないわ。
行くぞ。
いろいろと薬を試しに
Okay, let's just get behind. I think we can deal with this, to be honest.
前進。
話しても戦っている。
進軍するぞ。仲間の裏ね。
As long as these guys are surrounded, we should be able to deal with them pretty easily.
速やかに我が空肉騎士団は人民を救済する。
戦場になんか出るんじゃなかった。
あの人と一緒になるって決めたのよ。こんなところで死ねないわ。
ごめん。皆を守れそうもない。逃げよう。
Okay, that was pretty easy. That was not too bad. Was that just a talking snake? Yeah, they do have a talking snake, kind of like the symbol of the god, I guess, for that faction. Whatever it is, Kunitz, or not Kunitz, but Castus, whatever that one was. Okay, defend with these guys here. 9,000 there now. That's pretty good, I think. We're expanding a bit. We do have to worry about Musket. Musket's going to be a big problem, but now we got rid of Castus. I'll see if I can ally with Lion and make some deal with them. I don't know. What's my relationship with Lion right now? It's not bad. It's not bad. Apanikara is really suffering. I wish they were stronger because they're really doing pretty terribly. They can't expand at all. I don't know what their problem is. These areas are not like that strong, but they're really having a hard time expanding. If they can at least expand a little bit, they could help me against maybe Makan or something. Makan is getting pretty big. Alfheim as well. If I can ally with them, that'll be pretty good. Let's end the turn then. Let's save. End the turn. Alfheim seeks alliance. Okay, that's good. I would like to ally with Alfheim. They'll be helpful against Makan. If Makan becomes a problem later. I need to start working my relations with Lion as well. Oh, no one defending Taran Sea. Jeez, these guys lost again. Holy shit. Okay, we'll have to fight Reynald Empire in Tyrium Sea. Let's first see if we can get some Diplo with Lion. Oh, no. No, they're going to attack me now for sure. I know it. Well, let's recruit with Sigzivald a little bit. Ooh, let's get this guy. Get a new commander. And let's get some more cavalry. Okay, build up a big army right here. And we'll send these guys to Tarim Sea pretty soon, I think. I can't recruit you, which is too bad. Can't get light mages either. Let's see, let's get maybe a couple bowmen. We have enough bowmen here. Let's get one more group of bowmen. And a lot of cavalry. We'll build a big cavalry army. And that's all my money gone, so whatever. Okay, move these guys out in the meantime. Yeah, that'll be okay. There we go. That's fine. So we'll leave it as it is for now. At least have some defenses, some of these areas. 8,000 there. Holy shit, that's a lot. Try to defend all these positions here, which is a little bit hard. And probably they can attack Hellas, and there's no one defending Hellas right now, which is not really great. Okay, what can you recruit? I have no money to recruit anybody. Jeez. I might have to move these guys back to Hellas, because Hellas might fall if I don't defend it with anything. Let's get at least a few guys over there. There we go. Get a few guys out to Hellas. Maybe you to Elysium Desert. Okay, well maybe move one more group of mages to Hellas. But this is pretty stretched thin, to be honest. If I have to fight Reynold Empire here as well. Well, let's try anyways. I'm not sure where I should invade. I don't know if I want to invade anything. I could invade Reynold Empire here. I just don't think I have any units that are capable of invading. Let's see, who can actually invade? These guys can't. These guys definitely can't this turn. And you guys also cannot. So none of these guys can actually invade right now. Okay, well, we'll see anyways what we can do. I can move some of these guys back, but I think I need these guys to defend here, if possible. I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to kind of cope with this. I'll see if I can cope with this and maybe do something about it. We can attack this desert, maybe. How many units can actually attack here? Quite a few. We could attack here, but Lion may attack us from behind if we do that. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Let's try. We can move them back anyways later.
全軍前進
進撃の合図を
万全のケア体制を維持している限りその方に勝ち目はない。
決着をつけます。
Okay, get these guys to attack here and get the cavalry to kind of clean up. I'm not sure what these things are. They look like capybara or something. Okay, that was pretty easy. All right, we do have to try to defend these locations a little bit better. We really lack defenses basically everywhere. Let's send someone back here. How about we send you back here? Okay, well, let's end the turn. We'll try our best. We're expanding a little bit, but we're in a really terrible position because Lion looks kind of aggressive. Makan is definitely aggressive. Musket is going to attack us in a couple turns. And Reynold Empire is already attacking us, plus Electra's attacking us. So we're basically surrounded everywhere, and everyone wants to attack us. The guys who made this made another one with more depth. I don't know about that. I haven't seen it. Okay, so Lion is attacking me, of course. I don't even know if I can send anybody to defend. No, can't deploy. And can't deploy. Damn, bro. I'm gonna lose the city. How many soldiers are here? 5,000 against 6, 4, and 3. Oh, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. Well, whatever. I can't do much about it. Let's just deploy. I think we should just run with these guys. I don't think we can fight this army. This is just too much. 5,000 versus 16,000. Let's just run away. Oh boy, I think they're all gonna get killed. Holy shit. Yeah, this is done. This is so done. Oh boy. Oh, sorry. I wish the guys who made this made another one. I haven't seen any other one, to be honest. Make sure you heart this one. Okay, Lion captured Elysian Desert. I know they did. Ah, boy. Oh my god. Bro, this sucks. Oh boy, this sucks so much. I think I'm done. This sucks. What can I send here? Let's see. Okay, you guys cannot move. Great. And you guys cannot move. Oh my god, bro. I think I lose. I think I just lose. Well, whatever.
Zengun 大軍が私の指示で動くというのは格別なものだ。
Oh boy, this sucks. So 9,000 versus 9,000 and 3,000 from both of these guys, unfortunately. Get the cavalry over here to hopefully defend. Everyone else will try to kind of stand right here.
敵がこれほどとはな。犠牲は最小限にせねば。
Okay, get the cavalry to go in the back here to defend this. The rest of these guys can stand here and hopefully guard this area.
我が国と貴様らではあらゆる点で数が違う。
Here, I'll send this cavalry around as well. Maybe we could push these guys back. Okay, those guys are running, which is good. We might be able to win this just because our city is so well defended. Okay, get the cavalry to come around. Maybe we can get these guys over here. Okay, just try to kill as many of these guys as possible with the cavalry. Okay, we may be able to survive this. I really don't know. This is looking pretty bad. Yeah, I think this is done. I think this is finished. Okay, I think we won. I think we won. Oh my god, that was close. Holy shit. Okay, we got alliance with Dragon Knights, which is great. But that's rough. We're in a really bad position here. Fight Alfheim. I'm allied with Alfheim. I can't do that. Snow plains of Electris has been invaded. Oh boy, okay. How many can we send? Can we send anything here? I really don't know if we can. We can send these reinforcements. Okay, not too many units.
進みます。
前進だ。進軍するぞ。自暴自棄になるな。戦線を下げるぞ。兵を怒らせる。
Try to pincer these guys with the cavalry.
兵外は最上限に止めねば組織は終わってしまう。
Okay, get the cavalry to go in from both sides. That should be enough to deal with this. Okay, that was pretty easy. That was not too bad of a battle. We may be able to survive this just by massing enough cavalry. Oh, there go Dragon Knights. Oh boy. I think I allied with the wrong factions. I allied with the weakest factions who are getting fucking bodied, including me. Like, I'm getting squished between Musket and Reynold and Lion right now, which is really, really bad. 6,000 gold at the moment. Oh my god. And they got so many units. Holy shit, the number of dogs there. Oh boy, this is bad. This is real, real bad. Let's see, what can I do? Let's see if we can recruit with Sigzavald at least. Get more cavalry, and there's all my money gone. That's all my money. Okay, I may have to abandon some of these territories. Let's actually abandon some of this, because I think I just cannot defend it. Bring some of these guys back. Here. We'll leave a few groups over in here to kind of defend this one, but I think we're going to have to basically abandon a lot of these territories. Okay. That'll have to be enough, to be honest, because we really cannot defend all this stuff against like 5 or 6 different factions attacking at once. Oh boy. Rough, real rough. Okay, we need to see if we can deal with one of these guys. Either this one, Reynold Empire, or this one, Musket. I guess we'll have to attack Musket, if possible. Who can we even attack with? I think we can't attack with any of these guys. These guys are all, like, useless right now. Damn. What about from Hellas? Can we send a few squads? There's like 3 squads there. 3 versus 3, but they can reinforce pretty easily. Okay, can't send any from there. Any from here can go? 1, 4. We could try this, maybe. I don't know about that. That's not really going to work out, I think. Okay, well, let's try. Okay, let's do Summon Fire Spirit. Get the cavalry to go around the side here. Okay, get these guys to run in and hopefully deal with this. Hopefully the cavalry can basically save our asses here by wiping out these guys. There, sandwich these guys a little bit. We might be able to do this if we just wipe these guys out. Here, chase these guys down. Okay, so we're able to do that, which is not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, we won that battle, basically. Get the cavalry to kind of chase these guys around. Non-aggression treaty, they attacked me first. For real? Oh my god, fuck off. They attacked me first, talking about non-aggression treaty. What bullshit. They literally attacked me already. That's so nonsense. Sick of these fucking bastards, to be honest. Can I attack these guys too? Let's just attack. I don't care about this. 10,000 strength there. Holy shit. That is a lot. Okay, we really can't send anybody here anyways. Okay, well... Jeez, we need to get more troops over here pretty soon. Really don't have much defending at the moment. Yeah, not really great. We can try to rebuild some of these squads a little bit. I think I'm gonna get bodied by a lion, which is unfortunate. Okay, who is over here? A few units over here. Let's actually move some of these guys to Hellas Fortress. We'll leave those guys there. That'll be pretty good. What about you? Let's send someone down south. Let's send Sigisvald here to help out. Okay, send a few guys here. We'll rebuild this squad of cavalry. And send a few other groups here, like maybe a group of mages to support. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. This is enough defense for this area, hopefully. And that'll give a little bit more support for Hellas. Just pretty rough. Let me see if I can move anybody else out of here. Let's move another group of cavalry there. And maybe I will abandon Snow Plains of Electris. Let's abandon that. I need to defend this area a little bit more. And hopefully secure this whole area. Okay, let's save there. And just try to see how this goes. I'm gonna end the turn, see how it goes. I might get bodied this turn. Alfheim is really doing well. So is Makan. Okay, Lion is being a big problem for me. I need some better allies, to be honest. My allies are just not useful. Okay, none of you can deploy. Great. And you can deploy only. So we'll send you at least. That's better than nothing. Oh boy, that is rough. That is rough. Holy shit. Okay, let's run with you guys. Let's get out of here. This battle is not going to be able to be fought. This is not possible. 20,000 versus like 5. Okay, just retreat, retreat, retreat. We cannot fight this. This is not possible. I rage quit in fun of this game when I played Empire and got mogged by the frogs. Yeah, this game's hard. Sure, fine, great. I'll fight these guys on the other side of the map. If I can even get over there. I don't know how I'd even get over there. Empire usually dies pretty early on, but so does Knights of Kunitz. Like, they say they're an easy faction, but this is hard. Because you got really strong factions like Lion and Musket all around you, and Alcatraz also is pretty strong. Oh, boy. Okay, this is rough. This is really rough. I don't know if I should focus on Lion or Musket. Trying to defend, I think Reynald Empire's got enough problems, so I'm going to try to retreat from the east totally and move some stuff to the west, because I just have not enough money to even deal with any of this stuff. Okay, let's see. What can you guys do? Can you recruit anybody? Okay, let's get a few more units to fill up these groups, at least. Okay, fill up that army for her, at least. Let's fill up these armies a little bit more. She can get some knights. Knights are really expensive, but they're not bad. Some squires, too. Let's get Sigmund to fill up these guys first. Okay, we'll have to see what we can do. I don't want to recruit too much, because every time I recruit, that means units that I can't use in battle. Like this guy, Sigsevald, I can't use him now because I've just recruited with him, which is too bad. I can try to recruit a little bit with him, though. Let's leave this army independent of this guy, though. Okay, let's put these guys here. What about you? What can you recruit? You recruit some enlistees. And you, I'm going to send this guy back somewhere else. Let's send him back to the capital city area. Here, we'll put him over here. This will be good. He can help defend this area a little bit. Okay, 6 out of 6. We need to really push back against Lion. Lion is becoming a big problem, and I just don't have enough territorial control to be able to do it. Oh boy, we need to either get one or the other. Maybe we'll have to go for Argyll Island. That might be the best idea to deal with Musket. Who can this guy get supplies from? 7,000 there? It's quite a lot. I'll send in 9,000 for now. That might be enough to deal with it. I have no idea. We need to get Musket away from me, though. If I can control these two areas, that's at least a little bit of, like, defense against Musket. Still a big problem with Lion, though. Lion is such a huge problem. Who can I do some Diplo with? Ah, boy. I'm still allied with a Putikara, which is good. If I can improve my relations with someone, maybe a Makan. Let's do some relations with Makan. Okay, they refused. What about you? Okay, great. That's excellent. That sucks. Okay, whatever. That's a waste of money then. Let's recruit more, at least, with some of these guys. All right, that'll have to be enough. Let's go back to what I was going to do. I was going to battle here. Okay, that hopefully will be enough. We'll see if we can do this.
進軍ですね。わかります。進撃の合図を。
Okay.
暴れた。てめえら出遅れんじゃねえぞ。
常に周囲には気を配ってください。
Where are my other reinforcement units? I think this is my whole army right here. We'll see if we can get them out into the ocean. Or you know what, if they can come over here, that'd be great, because the cavalry has a hard time basically going anywhere. Okay, let's get the cavalry to see if we can go around. Everyone else can come to defend. I guess we'll be fighting in this area right here.
私が身ぐるみ剥がしてやるよ。攻め手を休めないでください。なんだその戦い方。
戦況はこちらが不利のようですね。退却ですね。わかります。
私を倒せば。
Oh, I almost forgot about these ones.
あんたらの自由だぜ。沈みやがれ。
退却ですね。わかります。
Okay, get these knights to come in and deal with this. Kind of come around the side if possible. Okay, get you guys to go through here, see if you can deal with this. This should be possible. It's a little bit tight, but we might be able to win this. All my cavalry is just scattered around,
パニ
unfortunately.
ックになっている者もいるようですね。
Oh boy, I might actually lose this, to be honest. I'm getting feared way too much. Damn, bro. I think I might actually lose. Holy shit. All my guys are getting scattered around. If I lose, I might just save scum, because, yeah, everybody's... Oh my god, they're running away. No way, bro. That sucks. Oh, they're hitting by fear. Which faction has the cutest girls? I guess Alfheim, I think. I'm a big elf fan, though. You know, I like elves. Everybody loves dwarves. I think I'm the only person who actually, loves elves. Okay, I already lost. This sucks. These guys just fucking killed me. Oh my god. Fuck off. This sucks. Okay, let's just speed through this. I lost this battle. I'm gonna save scum, because... that sucks, to be honest. That's too bad. Their gunmen are too strong. Yeah, great. That's nice. Let's reload that battle. Let's reload that. Before I attack, I'm going to attack someone else instead. Let's see who else I can attack. How about attack this one? Let's see. Ooh, this is going to be a bad battle. What's this going to be like? Ooh, 30,000 versus 13. Holy shit. That is rough, buddy. That is rough. Okay, where do they have units? They have units everywhere. Holy shit. Maybe we can do this. I don't know. I really doubt we could do this.
進撃の合図を腕が鳴るぜ
Let's try to avoid this for now. We'll try to deal with these one by one. Okay, we need to avoid getting hit from both sides. I think I've already lost this. This is rough. Yeah, everybody's running. Oh my god. Ooh boy, this is too bad. Oh no, so many dogs. Holy shit. The number of dogs they have. Yeah, this is over. We killed a lot of them, but that is really rough. Way too many numbers though. Way too many troops for me to deal with. Jeez. I think this game is fucked already. I think I'm already in such a shitty position. I don't know if I can recover from it. Okay, that's game over for sure. Oh boy, that sucks. Ugh, that's so painful. I think I'm kind of fucked with this game. Like this is too hard to deal with because I can't really attack anybody realistically. Maybe I can attack this desert area. Let's try this instead. Let's try this. Maybe this will be okay. This is still pretty rough. Too many dogs. Holy shit. The number of dogs they have is insane. I don't think this is possible either. I think my numbers are just too low. I just don't have the numbers, don't have the money to fight all these guys. These are just way too many. Oh boy. Yeah, this is done. This is so done. No way. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Let's run with these guys. That's too bad. I feel like this game, you get stuck in these situations sometimes where I don't even know how to get out of it. Like, you're so hemmed in and surrounded, I don't know what I could do to get out of it. Yeah, that's not going to work out. I'll try one more, and then otherwise I might kind of try something else. Let's try maybe this one. Try a different location instead. These are all pretty bad, though. I could try that again, maybe with a few more units. That might be enough. Let's try that. See if that's enough to deal with it. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can manage this somehow. I still think this is not going to work out, though. Oh boy, all my units are getting feared and poisoned away. Oh boy, look at them go. Jeez, my army just melted. One of these characters has like a poison ability and it's just destroying my army here. Yeah, look, they're all gone. Holy shit. Yeah, there it goes. That's the end. Oh boy, I think I can't do anything, to be honest. I think I'm kind of fucked. Now I can try to continue. Let's continue back where I was. But I can't fight anything with Lion. 7,000, 9,000, 10,000. Okay, we can try to rebuild some of these guys, maybe. Maybe just have to defend. I don't know what else to do, to be honest. Seems like the best option I can manage is just defending for the time being. Okay, fill these guys up. We'll try to fill up all these locations at least. Get another group of cavalry right here. Maybe send, actually we'll keep the fire mages right there. Okay, we'll see who else we can recruit. We got 2 cavalry there. What do you guys have here? Quite a lot of units. Get a few more enlistees. We can barely afford that. I think we just have to go defensive because I don't know if I can even expand in any location. All these are just way, way too strong. I think we just try to defend. Okay, we'll try to defend Hellas Fortress. Okay, that's gonna have to be enough to defend it. Okay, pretty big army coming in. Not as big as mine, but they have some good advantages where they can basically stun all my units very easily. And you, pirate girl, we'll send you in a minute. Okay, hopefully these knights will be able to help out a little bit, and we'll get this pirate girl to do the moonblade right behind these gunmen, if possible. Okay, we might be able to just make these guys flee. That's pretty good, if possible. I think we can do this. Okay, that's not too bad. We may be able to get them to flee, so that's nice. We can defend this location at least. Okay, there we go. So that was not too bad. Maybe defending was the best idea. Okay, another one invaded. Who can we defend here? Let's send you guys to hopefully defend this. That's all we can really send. That'll have to be enough. Oh, this is rough. This is real rough. Let's get the cavalry from behind. Try to deal with these musket men first. Okay, I think we can do this. I think we can manage this. Try to summon some fire spirits. Oh, this is gonna be tight actually. This might be pretty close. I think we might lose this one. Yeah, all my guys are getting afraid. They're running. I think we lose. Just a very small group still holding on here. Oh no, I think we're done. I think this is over.
立てた作戦がうまくいかないなんてのはいつものこと。
相手が離れればそれだけ弾の威力も落ちる。
こういう戦況は
No way, we lost this. This is too bad.
もらった。
We just don't have the morale. Morale is just collapsing here. Ah, boy. Losing that non-aggression pact, I think, crushed me there. Yeah, these guys are done. They're running away. Damn it, damn. Ah, boy. Okay, Reynolds Empire is basically done. Alfheim is going to destroy them. And Dragon Knights are almost gone too. Okay, Patikara, yeah, I'm happy to be allied with Patikara. They're actually doing pretty well. They held on pretty well. I should have played a Patikara. Patikara is pretty fun because they're difficult, but they're really strong. Like, Dwarven units are the strongest units in the game. I think Makan is second, but the Dwarves are first for sure. They're really, really powerful. Like, I'm getting bodied. I don't think I can get out of this position. I'm just too weak and don't have nearly enough money to hold this on. Ah, boy. Damn. I'd really love to reset and play as a Patikara again, because I see actually a lot of people voted for Musket. Musket's also pretty good. Mostly because they're on this little island, so they get a nice defensive position. But, oh my god, I'm getting cornered so much. Who can I even attack? I could try this island. That might be the best option. I don't know. We'll send a big army here. Maybe 11,000 there. Let's try that. I'm gonna try this. Okay, 12 versus 18. I'm gonna do a similar thing what I did last time and try to deploy a little bit to the north here and fight them in the ocean, because they have just as much of a disadvantage in the ocean as I do. Kind of set up like right there. Let's get the cavalry to go around as well and see if we can just ram into them like right here. Okay, try to get these cavalry around, avoiding these dogs as much as possible, and slam them into the back. Okay, this should be okay. Okay, see if we can get you guys to come in there. You guys can go here. We might be able to just do this. Ooh, I don't know. This is pretty tough, but I think we might be able to handle this as long as my troops don't break. Send a small group over here. We need to deal with these musket men. These musket men are the big problem. A lot of cavalry taking losses here, which is a big issue. Okay, see if we can take this out, get some fire mages in there, at least blast them a little bit. It's over for the Knight cell. It never began. Yeah, Knights are hard. I thought they'd be easy, but I find it pretty hard. Just being surrounded by everybody is difficult to deal with, you know? Okay, get this cavalry to go in from behind. I think we can deal with this battle, though. Looks like we're able to handle this. We got some cavalry to kind of clean up a little bit. The problem is their hero. Their hero can crush my morale. And you see I have tons of units running away because my morale is shit. Like, they're killing my morale with these guys. I think I might actually lose, to be honest, because I've had so many units just run. And it's just because of one hero that's... See, yeah, they're running away, running away. I think I might just lose this battle. Because I can't deal with the morale issues. Yeah, I lose. I lose this battle. This is done. Oh my god, fuck off with this. This sucks. I should have played Musket. Fuck the Knights of Kunitz. This sucks. Oh well. Not much I can do about it now. I'm not going to restart the game. Yeah, this is lost. Lost this battle. This lost. Too many morale penalties. This one guy's last one running. Okay, there we go. Musket's victorious, of course. Oh boy. Okay, we can try to do this. Now, anyone else I can even attack? I really don't know. I can track, say, Copia again. Maybe. 14 with that. I'm gonna leave these guys in reserve. Let's just attack with all these guys. At least we can maybe take back this territory that we lost earlier. Get the cavalry to go around. Okay, that should be more than enough. But my morale is so terrible. Jeez. I'm the weak foe, that's the problem. I'm the weak one who's getting bodied every single time. Oh, they're running again. Oh my god, my morale is so terrible. I think it's because of breaking the treaty earlier. I had a non-aggression pact with Musket, even though they were apparently attacking me anyways. Even despite the non-aggression pact. But it's making my troops' morale like so bad, so terrible. Like, all my troops are running. You see them all running away immediately. Like, even this battle, I might just lose it because my morale is too bad. Half my army just ran away from that. I think this game is just cooked. I think this game is done. Because my whole army just ran away, basically. Oh yeah, these guys are running too, so I lost. Oh boy, damn. That peeves me so much that it's like this. Yeah, I lost. There we go. Oh boy. I'm tempted to just restart because this is like, I think this is unwinnable at this point. Like, my morale is too low. My troops just run from every single battle. I don't really want to restart because I don't have that much time left in my stream anyways. I can see if I can attack someone weak. Maybe attack Reynald Empire because they're pretty weak. Just to get a, I don't know, attack somebody, you know? Somebody wimpy. Okay, let's try this and try not to lose this time. We'll try to get the cavalry behind everyone else and rush in if possible. See if we can deal with their mages first of all. Oh no, they're all running again. Please don't run away. Just keep fighting.
私の身の安全が助けてください。こういう時こそ冷静になれ。
Okay, maybe we can do this one. I think we have such an advantage that we might be able to just win this anyways, but you can see half my army is running away now. They're all running away. Oh boy.
手柄を立て、あの方に認めてもらうんだ。
父さんと言ったはずだ。
私の理論が間違っていたのか。
Like, we may just lose this anyways just because our morale is so bad. I think we'll still win, but we lost like half the army there just from running away. But our numbers advantage is too big, so even losing half the army, we still outnumber them by a lot. And lucky these ranged guys tend to lose morale way less. Yeah, I'm almost done my stream. I'm going to end probably another 30 minutes. I kind of want to restart, though, because I kind of fucked up this game. And I'm in such a terrible position, I don't think it's winnable anymore. I'd love to go back and try a Panikara, so maybe for the last 30 minutes I could try that. Or I could extend my stream time a little bit, maybe do another hour and play as another faction for the end. Because my army's running now. I think I may just lose. Because my whole army just running away. Look at this. Yeah, they're fleeing. So there they all go. I'm not even going to have these guys fight. Because if they fight, they're just going to run away. And I'm going to lose. Okay, he's running away. I need to stay away from these guys, because if I engage with them, they're going to run. Like, these guys are already running. Even with a huge numbers advantage, I barely won that, because everyone else, the morale is just too bad. The morale is just too terrible. So I won that, but that was a terrible battle. Okay. So these guys hate Apanikara apparently because they're sexist. The Dwarven faction, they force all the women to basically be like farm livestock. Farm workers. So they're pretty rough. Okay. Well, we expanded a little bit. I'm going to pause here for a minute. I'm going to save. And I may consider restarting with another faction because I think my position here is too bad. I think I've gotten to the point where I can't win this. I'm going to save anyways, but I'm going to go take a bathroom break for a minute, and I'll come back and maybe start again as a Panikara, because that might be more fun to start for the last little bit. Early copy of Medieval 3 looks dope. Does morale cover at some point? Or did the treaty mind break your troops? It does recover, but I think my morale got broken so much that my troops are just like terribly weak right now. Like they just run very easily. You saw that last battle where I had a huge advantage. I had a big advantage, but that whole army just ran away. Like most of them ran away from that. And I think I had like a 3-to-1 advantage in that battle. And by the end, I barely even won just because most of my army ran away. So that's a huge problem. I think breaking that initial treaty really killed my faction. I think my morale is just so low that they just cannot fight anymore, which is too bad. But I didn't even know I would break the treaty because they attacked me first, so I figured it was done. Either way, I'm going to go for a minute. I'll be right back. And then I think I might start over as another faction because this kind of sucks. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. All right, here we go, guys. Let me restart again. Okay, here we go. Let's just continue, I guess. I mean, I was thinking if I should restart as a new faction or just continue. I think I'll just continue with this, to be honest. I think this game is unwinnable at this point, but I don't know, whatever. Just keep going. Like, not really any point to change it at this point, I think, either. Now, where did my leader, Sigsevald, go? Let's move these guys back to Fortress City. Yeah, I'll move you guys back here. And what about here as well? Nothing. Where did Sigsevald go? Did he die? I really hope he didn't die. That'd be very unfortunate if he did. Because I don't see him anywhere. Oh, here he is. Okay. So I'm going to move him somewhere. I'd really love to attack something with these guys, but I don't know what. Let's just get him. We'll break him apart from this little force. We'll move him back to Fortress City. And we can get him to recruit some more here to fill up these armies again. So this is a game you can play a whole round in one sitting. I'm not sure what you mean, whole round. Okay, first of all, let's rearrange these armies a little bit. Okay, just try to fill up all these armies as much as possible with this guy. We're really, really lacking money. I'm gonna have to see if I can make some alliances with somebody because we're really in a tough position now. Because Makan is kind of hostile, but I think they're not a threat anymore, basically because they don't touch us. But Musket, Lion are big problems, and Electrus as well is becoming a big issue as well. Luckily, they haven't invaded us yet, but I think they're really going to become a problem. Really, just Musket and Lion are the big problems right now. And I don't know how I can deal with them. If I could just deal with one at a time. If I can somehow get Lion to leave me alone, and I could focus on Musket, that would be amazing. Like, if I could just do one only. Or at least someone else can pressure Lion. Maybe Makan. If Makan could attack Lion, I'd be very happy with that. Ah, bro, they don't want to have any kind of relationship. I'll see if Lion, maybe Lion. No, they don't want to do anything with me. Boy. How about... no one is close enough. What about Apothekara? Can you have a joint battle with me against Lion? Okay, they will fight Lion with me. That's great. So maybe Apothekara will help me out. That's the best I can manage, I think. Otherwise, I don't know who else I can fight. If I could take out one of these Lion territories, because having them being surrounding me like this is really rough. Okay, let me try this. I'm going to see if I can take out one of these territories here. Let's try this. I'm going to see if I can take one of these desert territories. If I can, that might be worth it to do. Oh my god, look at these dogs. Holy shit, a lot of dogs. Okay, let's see how we can arrange this a little bit. Let's get these guys to come over here, line up. Now, where's the pirate girl? Get her to come out here. Get the cavalry to go around the back, if possible. It's pretty even odds, but that doesn't really say that much, considering that my morale is very, very low. Okay, I'm going to try to get you in position to do the Moon Blade. Oh, no. Okay, let's try this. I have no idea how well this will work out. I'm already losing a lot of troops to running away. Oh no, yeah, there they go. My army's melting. Look at that. Could you finish a campaign in one sitting? I really don't think so. I mean, it takes a long time to go through, and it's a lot of like maneuvering around. Even here, like I'm struggling to just keep myself in one position here. But it's because the morale of my troops is way too low. All these guys have terrible morale. Can I see the morale? What's the morale they have? I wonder if I can see what it is. MP, attack defense. Where's their morale listed? I don't know, to be honest. Maybe I can't really tell. I'm not sure if the morale is low, but I believe it is because I broke the treaty earlier in my run. Yeah, I lost. I lost this battle. Yeah, I think this game is cooked. The fact that I broke that treaty early on, I think it just destroyed my ability to fight, unless I have a gigantic advantage. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. So I think this is just kind of done. I think this is over. I'm going to reload here. Maybe I will do something else instead. You know what I might try to do? For the last little bit, let me reload an old game I was playing instead. Let's reload one of these Dragon Knight games. That'll be more interesting. So this was a game. What was I doing here? This was also pretty big. But I remember, yeah, Makan was becoming a big issue. What was going on here? This is the last time I played Dragon Knights. I got to this point. But at this point, I think, what is it? Musket was growing like crazy. Lion, Musket are always very powerful. Makan is always very powerful. We'll play a little bit of this for the last thing here. I don't know what people say, to be honest. I have no idea about the correct language to use for people. Let's get some of these guys to move. Can I get you guys to move here? 8 squads moved. That's good. Moab. Okay, we'll get all these guys in one position so we can defend Moab Plains. We have this city, Port City. I'm going to play a little bit of this game because I think the other game I was playing is just done. I think that's not going to go anywhere. Okay, what do we have here? Get some of these guys to move out somewhere. We can see if we can get in a position to attack, maybe. We probably attack Musket soon. Am I allied with Musket? I can't remember what my relationships were in this game. I was only allied with Apatikara in this game, and they have barely any territories left. My relation with Musket is actually pretty good here, and with Reynald Empire, it's actually also really good. Just Makan is the only one I'm actually against in this game. So let's see if we can go after Makan a little bit better. Yeah, let's move a few troops over here. Okay, that's pretty good. I think that'll be more than enough to attack these guys, these guys here next turn. Let's see here anyways. Let's end the turn. Okay, invade with all of these guys. We'll defend, and let's see if we can get anyone from here to defend as well. Okay, not a big force, but let's see if we can deal with this. Let's get specifically the dragons to get out of here as well. Okay, we'll get her to use her laser breath.
死に医学などありません。
Though I think this battle is going to be very quick to deal with, though.
逃げるわよ。ここで逃げてもそれは死ぬために生まれてきたわけじゃないの。
Yeah, this is much better. Able to actually fight some people. Though I have no idea what my morale is in this game either, to be honest. It seems pretty bad because my army basically melted as well. I think I betray people too much. When you betray people too much in this game, your morale becomes awful and then it's impossible to fight. So I think that's the problem in this game as well. The morale is just way too terrible. Keep these bowmen away and maybe fight them like that. Ooh, that's a lost battle there. Ugh, same problem as the other one. Too little morale. Yeah. Oof. I wish I could have performed better, but I think the fact that I betrayed that other group, so yeah, even this one, same thing. So can't defend that territory from that. Yeah, that's a big problem. So you can see how rough it is when your morale gets way too low. It makes it really hard to fight any battles because all your units just run away. Let me try something else. I'm gonna get out of here anyways. I'm gonna go back to my other game that I was playing earlier. Knights of Kunitz. Which one was the last one I saved? I think it was this one. But yeah, I think all of these games, it's the same issue where my morale is too low and it's causing everybody just to run away all the time. Because even very easy battles, which should be easy, like this one, which is the one I did earlier. Let's actually, what's the one I did saved after that? I think it was this one. Yeah. Even very easy battles, where it should be easy, they really have a tough time with it. Like, for example, this one. Attacking with these guys. I would love to be able to destroy this, but probably not possible. Yeah, these guys just attacked. Okay. That'll have to be okay. Let's keep recruiting with Sigsevald here. Get more mages, because the mages are quite nice. Mages and cavalry is what I want a lot of, basically. And I'll move some of these guys south to defend. Okay, move you down there. We just have to try to defend these territories as much as possible because it's not really... I don't know how well I can actually do much else at the moment. Okay, that'll have to be okay. Let's just end the turn here. My only hope is that Makan will attack Lion from behind in this battle. Sure, I'll send reinforcements. Let's send you guys. I guess we can't really send much else. Okay, we have barely any reinforcements. Super tiny little reinforcement here. At least we can provide a little bit of support and kind of follow up our alliance. You do have a lot of special units. Every faction has their own special units, and you can kind of upgrade them as time goes on, a little bit like Weznov. Are these guys running already? Well, there goes this battle. I think this battle's won anyways, mostly because the Pudikara is so strong. So we have one mage who survived. Everyone else died or ran away. We have one mage who lived. Great. At least we can say we helped Apothecaro with that battle, even though we sent like 2 units. Oh, we have no reinforcements to send. Oh boy, okay. Let's see if we can attack somebody. I really want to take this island. This island is a big problem for me, having it behind. And also one of these territories from Lion. If we can take one of these, that'll help us a lot. Let's try to do this one. Let's try this. We'll try to take this one out. That's gonna be a rough battle. It's a rough battle here. Oh boy. Big battle here. Okay, let's get this guy to square formation here. Okay, hopefully that'll help a lot. We might be able to do this. I have no idea if this is possible. Okay, my army's running, but their army's running too. I think we won this. They're running away. Let's not chase them, because the more we chase them, the more our own troops will just run away. Yeah, because these guys are... Okay, so they ran, that's good. Okay, that helps us a lot. If we can take these desert areas, that already makes our trouble a lot easier, because then we get more troops on the line here to defend a little bit. Okay, we need to send someone to Elysium Desert North. Let's send some of these guys over here from Hellas. At least have some defenders there. Okay, that will have to be enough, I guess. Hopefully that's enough. We'll see if that's possible to cope with this. We still need way more units, I think. Where is Sigzaval? Let's see if we can recruit more people in some of these locations. Oh, there goes all my money. Okay. What can you recruit? You can get a few enlistees, which is not bad. Okay, that's fine as it is. I don't think I have enough money to do much else. So let's see if I can do some Diplo with somebody. Who is worth doing diplomacy with? Dragon Knights are almost done. They're almost dead. Makan. If Makan could help me out, that would be great. If they can hit Lion from behind, I'd be very happy with that. Otherwise, I mean, everyone else is basically super negative of me. I just have to either take out Lion or deal with Musket. I think Musket's going to be harder. If I can kick Lion out of the desert, I'll be very happy with that. So I can work with Makan on this. Not enough money. Oh boy. Okay. Never mind. Whatever. That'll have to be it. Let's do maybe... We can do Amity with Apothecaro maybe. See if they will attack Lion for me. Already joined? Okay, that's fine. That'll have to be enough. That'll have to be as much as it could really manage. Let's end the turn anyways. We'll save here. Elysium Desert being invaded by Musket. Okay, we'll have to defend this. Oh no, we can't send these guys. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh boy, that's bad. That's a lot of troops. Holy shit. That's really rough. Apparently it's equal numbers, but we'll just try. I think the issue is my morale is going to be too little. Maybe my cavalry will be able to clinch it. Let's see if the cavalry can clean up. Okay, it looks like cavalry did it. Great. The cavalry is so good. Why they named the desert Elysium? A lot of these names are very weird. Like, a lot of the names in this. They got Beer Valley. They got a lot of weird kind of odd names here. Okay, we got some event. What is this event? Knights of Kunitz Encampment. Sigswell, this is her. You're the leader of the Knights of Justice. What a spindly looking name. Here you're the woman who's most vocal in opposition to subjugation of women in Apatikara. Oh, we gotta oppose Apatikara for feminism. Okay. So we gotta support the feminist dwarfs in Apatikara. What childish bullcrap. Are you willing to change the society? This guy is too much of a liberal. He keeps getting me in fights with all these people, you know? He wants to fight the dwarves because they're not feminist enough. He wants to fight the musket guys because they're anti-democracy. Like, oh my god, what the heck? This faction is like the EU of lost technology. Like, they want to fight everybody for bullshit reasons. Okay. If you try to eradicate dwarves, then your head might fall off when you're asleep. I'd rather gather as many others who are dissatisfied with treatment of women as you can. We need men as well as women. Men too? Yes, we fight for justice. I can help you because it's for justice. It's not just the revenge of oppressed women. Change society requires the consent of the overwhelming majority, not just you and myself. I see. There are many women who are dissatisfied, but when it comes to dissatisfied men, the discrimination in Apatikara is a dwarf problem. It's used to start a fight when there are no interested parties. I get it. Okay, we got some dwarf joining. Good thing is the dwarves will give us some more support, which is nice. Okay, we gotta reinforce this. We're getting bodied by Electrus right now. Okay. At least we have a big force coming in. Okay, we won. There we go. That's fine. They ran away. That's great. I'm happy enough with that. Let's get you to recruit a few more units here to fill this out. Okay, you, first of all, fill up your own squad, and then we'll get some more cav here and more other units. There we go, that's good enough. We'll send more mages there as well. That'll also be quite helpful. Okay, I think we gotta keep pushing Lion. That's gonna have to be the next thing here. Okay, just go cavalry maxing. That's gonna have to be what we're gonna do here. Now, where can we attack? And we need to start pushing Lion out of the desert here. Like, this might be enough. 8,000? I don't know. I'm gonna save Scum a lot for this. This game's hard. Let's continue here. Let's deploy that and see if we can do it. What's your favorite EU military in video games? EU military? I mean, does the Alliance and Command and Conquer count? I guess that's kind of more American, right? Definitely they do have other options. Oh my god, look at this army. Holy shit. This is not worth it. Let's run from this. Yeah, run away. That's not gonna happen. Okay, that's not gonna work out. That's not gonna happen there. I'm gonna reload that. We'll try to attack something else. I haven't played End War in a long time. I had it on Xbox for a while, but I was never really big on... I did play Xbox quite a bit, but I mostly played strategy games on PC, like not so much on console. What about here? Can I send more units from here? Let's do a full attack on this province. We really need to knock out Lion. Like, we need to get Lion out of the desert here. I think we can cope with Musket for now, but we need to get rid of Lion. Like, it's such a big issue for us. Okay, get you guys to come in, summon some fire spirits as well. Let's see what we should do. Do level 2 bombs, rushing. Okay, there we go. Just do that. Hopefully this is possible to deal with. I have no idea if we can cope with this one. We may lose most of our army to retreats here. Like, everybody's retreating now. We just need to be able to keep the dogs, get the dogs to retreat before we do. That's the only thing we can do. Oh no, my army is melting away. Oh my god. Everybody ran. Damn, bro, that sucks. Okay, let's use level 2 magic. I think this is over. Yeah, everybody ran away. Damn, bro, that sucks. If we're on this game, mostly focus on how many units you've lost. I didn't have a good PC until World of Conflict for 2012. Well, I mostly played very old games. Even when I was younger, I mostly played games that were way older than were, like, you know, current. Okay, yeah, I lost this battle. This is just, the morale is too bad, too terrible. Oh boy, can we even cope with this? We have 3 units left. Do we have anybody who can fight this? Let's see if we can get rid of this commander. We'll try to hit this commander here. We have like 5 guys left. We can maybe force this guy to flee and they'll run. I think we're done. I think this is over. Yeah, I lost that battle. Too bad. I had a big advantage there, but just not enough. Yeah, okay. There we go. Great. Let's try one more battle. See if we can attack something else. I think all these positions from Lion are not possible. We can try to go for... I don't know. Maybe we could go for this position. Let's see. Oh no, these guys are all fresh troops. We can't bring these guys in. So we'll leave those guys there. I don't think we can do anything here. I think I'm just going to defend. That'll be fine. Let's end the turn. Okay, they're both going to attack Musket, which is great. Oh boy, there we go. That's a big battle. Wow, look at that. Holy shit. Lucky that Moon Blade is able to wipe out a huge chunk of their army. Okay, let's pause for a minute. Let's get a few things going here. Some water magic, electrical magic, and heal all. That'll be great. Oh no, my troops are running. They're running away. Yeah, oh, they're not going to hold on here. No, they're done. They're done here. Yeah, this is done. We lost. Oh boy. Damn, dude. These guys are too much. What are these units? I can't really tell what these units are. Yeah, let's just set everyone to run. Withdraw with whatever's left. Yeah. There we go. Lost that one again. Ooh. Once you get into a hole in this game, it's very hard to get out. Watch the Lauren event. We'll watch this event, and then I think I'm going to end the stream, because I think I'm in a position where I basically can't win anymore. Like... Okay, with the Dwarven Feminism kind of event. I'm on strike as a protest of the war. It's the same. Can you persuade me to join Kunitz? I refuse. Taking action in order to change this. Change by barricading yourself away. You really believe such a half-hearted method will convince these selfish, stubborn people? It's fine. I'm fine if women's rights are recognized. To me, how the miners will be treated. However, the Knight Commander, he hates discrimination. He will do something about it. Even if you shut yourself here, you'll be suppressed eventually. What happens? You'll be treated worse than now you are now. Okay, we got someone to join me. Great. Apparently someone joined. Ooh, Reynold Empire is done. Let's try to defend here. This should be more than enough to support this, I think. Okay, there we go. At least our capital city is really well defended. Like, it's really easy to defend here. Where is their army? Oh, we got some forces outside. Let's go deal with them then. Okay, let's go deal with this. I think we might be able to deal with these guys without bringing these forces outside. Here, put these guys on the wall. Send these guys around. Gotta have them extra non-commander squads. Yeah, I think I kind of messed up at the beginning of the game here, but oh well, you know, kind of the end anyways. Okay, you're able to defend that, which is great. Who can I send? Deploy. Oh, let's send from here. We'll send the traitor dwarves to go defend Libya here. Even though we just took this city from them. Yeah, we have a big advantage here. If we can get through this gate, I think we just win here. Okay, pretty good. Let's do the rock summon. Usually summons are pretty good. These earth mages are very good, to be honest. Alright, there we go. I think these guys are done. These guys are wiped out. One of my friends had that dwarf as their character art in an RPG campaign. They got cut in half by an orc chieftain. The effective D&D in Japan is really funny. Okay, there. We helped them defend. That's fine. Even though we defended them with their own traitor units. Which is also pretty funny. Okay. I think I will end the stream here, though. I don't think I can do much else to save this. I really have to just... The only thing I could do, maybe, is just try to hold on and hope that maybe Makan attacks Lion from behind, and that would make it possible for me to kick Lion out of the desert and then maybe focus on Musket. Though I think what would happen is I'd end up fighting Makan instead of Lion, which is probably even worse. This giant rock monster in Warhammer made of rocks, orc poop, and dreams. You know, I've never played a game of D&D, to be honest. I have tried some Pathfinder games before. When I was in university, I knew some people who were really into tabletop role-playing, but I've never played D&D, to be honest. So I don't know too much about it. I've only played like D&D, like video games, basically. I think I will end the stream here. I've managed to survive, but that's pretty much it. Basically, I'm stuck between a lot of very powerful enemies right now. Lion is gigantic. Musket is pretty big, but their position now is not great. Like, they don't really have any positions where they can easily attack me that well. And they haven't been attacking me that much. Alcatraz is huge right now. Like, they're massive. Gug is also pretty big. Makan is pretty scary looking, but they're not even close to me, so that's fine. If they can attack Lion, I'd be happy. Like, I wish they would come sweep up Lion. At least it would give me a little bit of a break from attacking Lion at the moment, because Lion is pretty strong. But either way, I'm going to save up here. I'll finish off this game, and I think I'll see you guys again next time. Not a very great game here, but I haven't played D&D in over half a decade. I play a lot of OSR games in the same vein, though. Yeah, pretty good. I wish I knew some people around who play stuff. What I played mostly was Magic the Gathering and like Yu-Gi-Oh, like card games and stuff. Though I haven't played Magic in a long time now, and to be honest, I don't even recognize the modern Magic game. I still try to keep up to date on like the news regarding Magic, just because I like it. Like, I like the game. I liked the game a lot when I was younger, and I still kind of like it, but geez, it seems like such a mess now, to be honest. I don't even know if I would ever get back into it. Yu-Gi-Oh! I kind of still like. Like, I still play Master Duel fairly often, and I still kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like because it's still its own universe, I kind of appreciate that, you know? Yeah, I was big into the card gaming more than anything else. But yeah, those two were the really only ones I played. I don't know. I mean, I lost, not that I lost interest in Magic, but I moved away from people I knew who played, and after a while of not playing, I kind of, you know, the amount of investment you have to make to get back into it is too much, so I just didn't bother. I gave all my cards to my sister, and I don't know what she did with them. Maybe she's using them or something, but definitely they're probably not worth anything. Definitely Magic, at least you can kind of use old cards still. Yu-Gi-Oh, like, old cards are useless, so you shouldn't even bother with keeping old cards. Like, I don't know if I'd get back into Magic again. Like, I still have some sets, or some decks on Magic the Gathering Online, but I also haven't played that in a long time. And I don't want to get into Arena. Arena looks so shitty. Like, I'm not interested in Arena at all. But Master Duel is still pretty fun. I do play that sometimes. Either way, I'm going to end off here. I think this has been long enough. So I'll see you guys again next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and hope it wasn't too much complaining from me. But I think I fucked up my game, and now I'm just in this situation where I'm just defending as much as possible. But I'll see you guys again next time, and goodbye, guys.